Hi, I'm Dr. Elle Bottrell. Sometimes Dr. Elle, sometimes Dr. Bottrell, sometimes Dr. LYHL. Part of my progression as a healer, so I'm a physical therapist, and then I've progressed to realize I'm more than a physical therapist, I'm a healer. And part of that physical therapy can often be very reactive. We help people with injuries, when they've had problems. But over time, I've gotten worn down because so much of how people get injured is because it's very preventable. Okay, it's very preventable, and with some pretty basic principles. People still will get in car accidents and fall off things, or have things hit them, or get a disease process or something that they need help with. But this is a big fault of our education system and our lack of knowledge about health and how we teach each other that and how we pass that down. So what I'd like to invite you to, thanks for showing up. This is what I do every morning, most mornings. Today is a little later start, and that's wonderful because I can record for you in the daylight. So I hope you enjoy. I already did my meditation, which is part of my morning mindfulness movement. Okay, so I did my meditation, which is part of this. Oh, my tarp is blowing away. So won't you join me for the next 20 minutes? And here is what a physical therapist will do for active mobility to lead a healthy life. I tell you, I feel fantastic after this. I don't do the same every time, so I hope to record a bunch of these so you can see what works for you. To live a healthy life, you need to get in touch with your body, and most of us are worlds away from knowing what our body is telling us. So if I do anything that doesn't feel quite right, listen to your body, trust your body. So sometimes I do very gentle things, sometimes I do more aggressive things. Today, I don't know, it might be like a more moderate day, kind of in the middle. So let's go ahead and see what comes up. So thank you for joining me on my first public offering of what I, as a physical therapist for 17 years, physical therapy educator, having studied kinesiology, exercise science before going into physical therapy. What do I do? What do I wish my patients could do? And they ask for resources, so I'm happy to begin to start to share that with you. Please comment below with any questions you have. What I'm doing right now is just inviting you into my practice, so I didn't speak during it. My counting might have been a little off. I'll do different reps depending on the exercises because it's very embodied. That means I'm listening to my body and trusting what my body says. There's an intuitive component to that versus somebody telling you how many to do. And there are certain guidelines depending on what your goals are, but here we're talking about active mobility. We're basically trying to get our body to move through its full range of motion, using its strength, and we're aligning ourselves with gravity to either make it easier or harder. And ultimately, you want to be able to move your body through full range of motion against gravity. And then maybe even adding on resistance later. But when we're talking about mobility, active mobility, you want to be able to move your body through its full capacity against gravity. And so this is just one version. You'll see in future videos other things I do. Other principles I'm doing is I'm aligning with my breathing. And so I use low, quiet, easy breathing, and I'm happy to share more about that in future videos. You can comment below if you're interested in learning more about what that means. And the other thing I'm doing is I'm going to where I feel some challenge initiate. When do I feel some tightness? Does my body make a popping noise or a cracking noise? Or I'm definitely not pushing through pain or anything like that. I actually didn't have pain with anything I did today. If you have an injury, past or present, you might notice that some of these movements were painful and you would want to modify accordingly. I've done this for what feels good to my body today, and also with a little bit of mindfulness to show you the breadth of, we basically took our body through a full range of motion in so many directions. I would have to think if we kind of missed everything. Maybe I didn't bring my arm across my chest. Maybe that's one thing that was kind of missing, but apart from that, we've really taken our body through a full range in these 20 minutes. And so I want to demonstrate to you that it doesn't have to be really hard. It doesn't have to be really time consuming to do a whole body workout. So active mobility combines the ability to have good range of motion, flexibility, and the strength to be able to do that. And that's the best way to approach strength. That's the best way to approach flexibility, and doing it intuitively and mindfully is the best way to not get yourself in trouble. So we'll see you next time. Thanks so much for watching. My goal is always to help you live your healthiest life. Please, please, please don't wait till something starts to hurt. Take an active role in your well-being. Think about future you. I'm actually going to feel so much better now walking away out of this park having done this than I did preceding. It's a wonderful, wonderful start to the day. I spend 20 minutes a day whenever I can on most days, but any moment of time that you can take, even if it can't be that long, will be wonderful and serve you really well. Be well, may you always see the blessing. If you're interested in viewing more of these morning mindful mobility sessions, I suggest you hit subscribe. There's lots of other great content that I'm going to be putting out to help you live your healthiest life. You can visit the LYHL podcast as well. I have that in video long form. You can put that in your ear while you're driving or just going about your day. I interview people, discuss what it means to live your healthiest life from diverse people, diverse backgrounds. Highly recommend it if that's something that you're interested in. I also offer coaching. This is for people that really want a partner to help them live their healthiest life. They want a coach, they want a guide that they can bounce ideas off of about why they're struggling, forming different habits, what are the goals for living a healthy life, and this can be in the emotional, physical, spiritual, mental domains, and I believe healthy living is the integration of all those. So that's the sweet spot if you're interested in working with me. I also can do coaching from an injury prevention standpoint. If you're wanting to run a marathon or just getting into rock climbing and want to prevent injury, I have so much information to give to you. I'd love to partner with you. That is available worldwide via phone and or video. You can get the information at www.theellebottrell.com. If you're interested in becoming a patient of mine for physical therapy, please visit www.artisanphysicaltherapy.com to find out how we can partner to help you reach your healthiest goals.